Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you can hear me. I'm actually sitting outside my house today, hanging out, and I wanted to come on live before I start my evening since I have some coaching calls today. I also have some real estate work to do, and I have other things that I'm working on. So every day is pretty busy for me, but I wanted to come and share a message that I was feeling in my heart since yesterday. If you are joining me, let me know you're joining me. Let me know where you're joining me from. I truly appreciate you. I respect your time and I really value you. So thanks for joining me. So I wanted to share real quick my experience in real estate and what I learned about this experience. And I wanted to make sure that I share my story and share this part of my story that's not so fancy, that's not so nice. And it's definitely been a learning experience for me. And this is actually what I teach the women in my coaching program. So when I started doing real estate last year, I started as an investor and I partnered up with someone. Hi Dinesh, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. So I started my real estate services with a family member. He has a license and I don't have a license yet. But as an investor, my job was to find amazing deals. So I've told some of you before, I was working day and night. I was working at my job, taking care of children, doing what I had to do to just really hustle and really reach my goals. You know, that's what I teach women. Don't give up. Just keep on going no matter what. And sometimes you're drained, sometimes you're tired, but just keep on going. Take your time, but keep on going. So I found an amazing deal. And this was finally it. I was going to make thousands. I mean, it could have been hundreds of thousands. Amazing deal that I found, and I had someone that I was working with that I trusted. So when I reached out to him, we went over, we visited the person who wanted to sell. She wanted to move by the next week. So we were able to get into contract. And if you're familiar with real estate, you know how that goes. So there was a period. What I did wrong was I started doubting myself. I could have possibly handled this deal on my own. But I asked someone to join me because I was afraid. I started doubting myself. I started doubting my worth, my experience, and that's why I brought this person and I trusted them. So ultimately, when I left, this person got him into contract and I thought everything was fine. And come to find out, the contract was not what we had agreed upon. So this person took over the contract and completely took over the deal and structured the deal in a way that they would benefit the most. Since this is a family member, I was super heartbroken. I was ashamed that I trusted them. I doubted myself. I doubted my worth. I doubted everything and I wanted to give up. I literally was devastated and I thought this is just not for me. Like I should give up because I made this huge mistake of trusting someone and this is probably going to happen again. So some of you might experience that before, maybe with family where you do something and you believe or trust that they're loyal to you, or maybe friends, and then someone turns around and does something that you weren't expecting them to do and it's painful. So anyway, I dealt with the feelings. I had a lot of trust issues with that person, and I didn't know what to do to let them know. I also didn't want to use my voice because I was embarrassed. And I was afraid of their response or afraid of my family finding out. And I decided to use my voice. I told them exactly how I felt. I told them that I would never refer any deals to him. And I told them that I didn't trust him. And maybe to him, I don't know if it meant a lot, but for me it did, because I was standing up for myself, which I could have done since the beginning, and I decided not to. And this is why I teach the women in my program to have boundaries. To make sure that they use their voice and tell someone if they feel something's not right, just say it. Like, I don't think this is right, because for me, it cost me thousands of dollars. It was a very expensive learning lesson. So what I learned is that I needed to value myself more and really go for things on my own if I have to. And sometimes you won't have people that are cheering you on. Sometimes you'll be by yourself and you have to cheer yourself on, and that's exactly what happened to me. When this person lied and cheated me out of the deal, I had to pick myself up because I didn't have anyone that was doing it for me. The person I trusted, I couldn't go to him because he lied. He was dishonest. And what I had to do was pick myself up, allow myself to deal with the feelings, be sad because I was super sad, And just know that it wasn't meant to be for me, and I couldn't really hold on to this relationship because it wasn't healthy. He wasn't helping me. He was taking advantage of me. So for us that are out there and are thinking, no, this relationship might change, if this person does it to you once, they're going to do it again. So be very careful with who's around you. Be very careful who you share your energy with. I really believe that he was a good person. And now I know if someone shows you something the first time, you have to believe them. You have to truly believe that this would happen again. So I cut ties with him, actually. Sorry, I have notes because I want to make sure that I covered everything. And I really learned that I had to do it on my own. And I've been doing it on my own, which yesterday I actually passed one of my finance exam for the real estate license. So what I decided to do was get my license instead of waiting for him or another real estate agent who might do the same thing. Is I'm going to become an agent, and I'm going to assist those families that need my help in the best way I can. So my whole story today that I wanted to share that with you is to remind you, if there's anything that you want to do and someone showed you that you can't trust them, don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. Still keep on going and do it without them if you have to. If your family doesn't believe in you, if you have a goal, a dream, if you told your friends and people laugh, if you have something that you want to do and you're ashamed to share it because you don't know how they're going to respond, do it anyway. Do it because of you. If you don't know how to do it, figure it out. There's so many resources out there in the internet. That's what I had to do. I took real estate classes. I took so many things. There's so many free resources on the internet. Reach out to someone that's already in that position. Don't allow someone else's actions destroy your dreams. Really take on the responsibility of owning your worth, owning your power, and owning your voice. So I wanted to share that with you today because this experience taught me a lot about myself and my worth, and also taught me to really value myself and what I'm not going to tolerate. And that's exactly what I teach the women in my program. You have to set boundaries. You have to truly believe in yourself, honor yourself, and make sure that people know where you stand. And if anyone disagrees with you, you know what you're about. So for this experience, I have learned a lot about myself. I also learned that I can and I will pass the exam. And it's just a matter of time because I have to wait a little bit. So I'm on my journey. These deals that I'm getting, I'm not going to give them to anyone. I will be taking care of them myself. I'm not going to be giving away my money. And also have everything in writing. So if you have a conversation with someone and there's money involved, have something in writing so you can hold them accountable if they decide to do something that's not right for you. So anyway, I wanted to make sure that I share this message with you. If you have a gut feeling and you're working with someone and you feel like they're doing something that's unacceptable, follow your gut feeling, do your research, learn and grow. Just keep on going, keep on learning and growing. Don't give up on your dreams, and use these negative experiences or your past or whatever it is, negative relationships, to fuel your future. What this situation helped me do is move even faster, and I'm getting my license even faster than I ever imagined. So if anything, I should thank him for helping me do this, because without that experience, I probably would still be sitting on this, getting my license or not. So thank you for joining me. If you're joining me today, I truly appreciate you. I just wanted to come on and say, like, go for it. Whatever it is that you want to do, stop waiting on other people. If anyone took advantage of you and you feel like they did something wrong, sorry, I'm getting a call. Just keep on going and never mind what they did. Don't use it as a negative thing. Use it as a positive thing to fuel you. So I appreciate you. I'm so grateful that you joined me today. I just wanted to share this with you. I hope you are all doing very well. Feel free to reach out if you need help with anything. I love you. I'm sending you a lot of positive energy. I will let you know how my journey goes. I appreciate you and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.